I'm happy today because so easy 20 years. We'll try to come. I mold it. So what I want. Mo ṣiṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ gan. Mo ní testifier tó pọ̀ ní báyìí o. Chairman wà ní wọ́n lè testify sí. Àbí báwo ni? Sami náà wà ní wọ́n lè testify sí. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé mo rí ọjọ́ ìní. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ní agbára Ọlọ́run èmi ni màá lò gbó. Òní choice. Èmi ni màá lò gbó. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́ mi Yabas abiyamọ. You are a mother indeed. Ìyá nìyá yẹn ò tán try fún mi gan-an. Wọ́n try fún mi. Ṣùgbọ́n mo ń fi wákàtí àti ìṣẹ́jú ìlú fi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nípa pé ẹ ṣe gan-an. Ẹ kú àdúró tì. Tí ò bá ń ṣàwọn márèjì yẹn ò lè di ìyá ẹ̀ kò lè di bàtà ń sọ. Iṣu ọmọ àtúbọ̀ jìnnà fún mi jẹ. Gbogbo èròǹgbà yín dáadáa lórí wa Ọlọ́run á gbà kalẹ̀. Àwa náà wá tọ́ wọn ṣe fún yín o. Ẹ ní jẹ wọn ọmọ nínú àìsàn. Ẹ ní jẹ́ nínú ìnira. Ẹ ní jẹ́ nínú ìdààmú. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ màmá. A máa rí yín bá. Tí Mr. Adébáyọ̀ ó ṣe gan-an tó gbà mí pẹ̀lú ṣùgbọ́n mi pẹ̀lú kádàrá mi dáwọ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kádàrá mi ni máa ń pè é.
Ìgbà yẹn èmi náà ṣe orúkọ àgbélébùú mi.
Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé o gbà mí pẹ̀lú ṣùgbọ́n mi bó ti ẹ̀ pé ìjì yẹn wá bó ti ẹ̀ tà ráì o gbà mí. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò ṣe o iṣu ọmọ ajiná fún ọjẹ o nígbà tó ọmọ bá máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ ò ní jẹ́ nínú àìsàn. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ àti ẹbí. Àwọn big sister kan wà níbi ìbàjẹ́ pé mi lè máa dárúkọ torí tí bá ń dárúkọ wọn ilẹ̀ máa ṣú. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn ọkọ àdúró tì mí. Ẹ ṣé gan, mo dúpẹ́ o.
You start to feel the way you smile, the way you smell, drive me wild. And I can't go without you. I think about the relationship, and I wanna know with it. Good as it is, cause we've been through the worst time and the best time, but it was our time, even if it was our time. Now they be looking at me, smiling at me, laughing like we wasn't happy, but not knowing that we're grown and we're getting mad.
The encyclopedia of my journey. I want to first of all recognize some few persons. First of all, I'd like to recognize my mother-in-law. I'm going to call her out. Mommy, I'm going to call you, so wherever you are, I'm trying to locate you, but I'm not seeing you in the hall. Please, I would like Mrs. Abbas to come up, unless you lawyer, to please come forward. Okay, Mommy, God bless you. That's my mother-in-law. I needed to call her out. Mommy Amabo. Please, can you please give her a round of applause as she's coming? That's one of the wonderful mother-in-law that I've encountered. No, you cannot know me. I can't tell mother-in-law me. Yeah. Mommy, I want to for any hug in the presence of everybody. This woman made the journey to be so easy and successful. So I want to openly recognize her and say thank you, Mommy Ashima. So please, let me give her another round of applause. She's a wonderful mother, and she will always remain a wonderful mother. Mommy Ashima. Thank you so much. Well, I don't know what you want me to start to talk about because Porto come there, Gallop come there, Express one there, Narrow Road no one there, Bend go one there, Sikosho one there, Ewolotu one. danger light wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lẹ́dẹ̀ máa rí green ẹ̀ máa rí amber ẹ̀ máa rí kíni stop but to the glory of God 20 years 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 to 20 with this woman here, this fine girl here, has not been easy though, but to the glory of God, here we are today. We are celebrating the 28th of living together, of togetherness, and I give God the glory. So I believe that everybody here too can testify to the experience each and everyone is having or has had in their marriages. My mom will always say that marriage is an institution that you fight and struggle to get admission into. But once you are in, no passing out. Everlasting, no certificate. You can't pass out. It's either you jump out by force or you remain there and continue learning and end up becoming a professor without honor. But to the glory of God, I thank God that my wife and I have, walked the journey so far. We've been through thick and thin. We've been through storms. We've been through the good times. We've been through the bad times too. Even the most pleasant times, we've been together. But to the glory of God, we are still standing together. And I want to give God all the glory today. And I want to say to her too, my dear, Oshe, thank you very much. So ladies and gentlemen, God bless you for that round of applause. I want to talk about the way I don't know how much continue so name. I understand marriage. Thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, without taking much of our time, I don't want to go to the whole story. Tafi Bere, Tima Bere, Ito Takoko Bere, the one. Timo Kade Omo Bere. Well, any interest new here? I know I'm sorting you. Anyway, I remember back then in, ladies and gentlemen, please give me a round of applause for my senior sister. She's just walking in, Mrs. Adenike Ladeko. Thank you. You're welcome, ma. 21 years ago, I met this lady. I was at the office then in Ibadan. I was working as a depot sales rep in a company in Ibadan. So unfortunately or fortunately, I had already known his father, our father, Prince Aleshiloye, where a few years before. So one day, security came to my office and said, "Sir, there's somebody looking for you." So he gave me the visitor's paper. When I opened the visitor's paper, I saw Prince Aleshiloye. I said, "Oh, Prince is around. Let me go." And because he's somebody that I respected so much. So I said, let me go and welcome him instead of telling the security man to say, lead him in. So I got up. I followed the security guy. Let me go and bring in Prince. When I got to the gates, I didn't see Prince. I was asking the security guy, where is the Prince? The next thing he said, that's the person. I said, Princess Luwak, it's a Prince. I looked at her. I said, are you from Prince? She said, yes. Okay. Right there and there, instantly, you understand. I'm talking about the chemistry mark on the formulation. She formulated inside. But yes, at the time, so when she came and said it's from Prince, I said, look, don't worry. Come. I held her by the hand. She will be surprised. I said, come to the office. If office like ATM, she said, no, alone. Unlike our other customers. So when she sat down, she was like, is this the way you are so nice? I gave her drink. She lay. But can I know your name? She was like, she gave me audience and we chatted a lot. After like 30 minutes, she now said, but Daddy said I should tell you, oh, consider the rare Abby. Okay, they can answer. And you know one thing, she was living in Abuja then. Her dad, she just came to Ibadan. Her dad just sent her to me. So when she told me that she's going back to Ibadan in 2 days' time, I said, going back to Abuja. I said, why now? She said, that's where she's schooling. That's where she is. I said, Little Ibadan. Little Abuja. Can we see before you go back? She said, no. That number one, her dad. Alagbara. 2, she needs to go back. I muscle up every effort. I saw her. I think we went to, where did I take you to that day? To Monica Sari to Padi. Yeleja, Shade Yeleja. So, and I said, she was expecting me to take her to Mr. Biggs, Chicken Grotto. I want to exist in Baye. But fortunately for her, she saw that we were going to so I took her to Shade Yeleja in Ibadan. For those of us that are familiar with Ibadan, you know where Shade Yeleja is. I have a friend here. There is no Yeleja that he doesn't know. I will introduce him to you later. So when we got there, she was looking at me like, cool guy, I said that she wasn't really, flowing very well. You like it, if you only meat pie and shawarma and chicken, but because you know that be a too. So we wrap up that day. To cut the whole story short, then there was no GSM, but their father had a landline in Abuja. Mo was successful, mo gba landline here. Over the day, I'm out for any time. To ba di 8 o'clock ní ọ̀la, màá tún lọ dúró sí the phone. Ó máa pè, answering booth, màá gbé àwa sọ̀rọ̀. We did that for like 3 months, 6 months. So one day she came around and said, I think you need to see my dad. I said, Laila, I won't come and see your dad. Because Prince will tell me. He won't expect that. So business go back. So I was afraid because I know the man very well. So the day I went to see him, she was able to convince the dad that she had to lock up a son. When I saw the dad was shocked. The dad entered the house. So the dad has prepared. I give it to him. What he prepare. Charity daddy, I met the dad outside. So the dad just greeted me casually. Femi, what you down? You go what you down? So my family don't down. When you told he just said, what you down? What you money like that? Wo, me fair. Come me call in. So what you down? Wo, Charity mo is over me. This over that gave me money. So she now called her because he has sent her to me. So when she came out, she saw me. She said, "Oh, Daddy." She was about saying, "Daddy, this is." Daddy was like, "Hey, what's your $7 She was not like, Daddy. How come in here? She withdrew back. You know, I had to take another step backward. Because reverse, reverse, so the dad was like, another step backward. She understand what I'm saying. And that is so, when baby. Don't you saw my money while I today? Anyway, the next thing just busted into laugh. We say, anyway, so we he wanted to, and that was how the man accepted me. And today, to the glory of God, is a testimony that I have today that dáràn sí mi lọ́rùn èmi náà dẹ̀ dáràn apá òkè ẹsẹ̀ òkè kàkà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó tún fún ẹ̀bùn ó tún fi fún mi sí because she gave me a beautiful daughter Eniola, she gave me a beautiful daughter and I'm happy to God that this marriage has come this far. And I also want to pray for those of us too in our own milestones that the journey will not end. It won't stop suddenly. The oil of anointing and the oil of grace to proceed will continue to flow in our marriages. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Maybe she has a different story though, but I've said my own story of how it happened. So we'll confirm. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please feel relaxed and enjoy yourself. Thank you.